Theory: was Brook once a member of the Holy Knights? The connection between Brook, the skeleton musician of the Straw Hat Pirates, and the mysterious organization known as the Holy Knights might be far more complex than it first appears. Scattered clues throughout the story suggest a surprising possibility: that Brook may have once been a part of this elite and secretive force, or at the very least, had a deep history with them. Among the Holy Knights under the leadership of Figureland Garling, Brook stands out as the only character who seems to have any knowledge of their existence. This is noteworthy because the Holy Knights are a shadowy organization rarely mentioned and almost never seen, even within the ranks of the world government. So how does someone like Brook, a wandering musician and pirate, know about them? The answer might lie in Brook's own forgotten past. Long before he joined the Rumbar Pirates, Brook once served as a royal guard in an unnamed kingdom. While little is known about this kingdom, Brook's role as a high-ranking bodyguard hints at a disciplined, elite group, one that may have been structured similarly to the Holy Knights. The way he described his former unit, well-trained, loyal, and noble, sounds strikingly close to what we'd expect from the Holy Knights. The most compelling piece of evidence appears in chapter 1147, where Brook encounters one of the Holy Knights, known only as Gentleman or Quan Tu in Vietnamese. Though their meeting is brief, Brook's reaction is telling. He's visibly shaken, not just surprised. There's a flicker of recognition, of memory, as if he's seeing a ghost from his past. Interestingly, the name Gentleman is also worth noting. Unlike most celestial dragons, who typically have names that include grandiose titles like Saint or Don Quixote, this individual goes simply by Gentleman. This deviation suggests he might not be a celestial dragon at all, but someone selected from outside the nobility, a warrior chosen for merit or loyalty, not bloodline. All signs point to a shared history between Brook and Gentleman, possibly as former comrades in the same Royal Guard unit. Their similar clothing styles and classic, almost old-world sensibilities reinforced that theory. But then their paths diverged. Brook eventually set out to sea and joined the Rumbar Pirates. Gentleman, on the other hand, was chosen by the Holy Knights and granted immortality, likely by the mysterious force behind them, known only as Emu. What makes this theory even more compelling is what happens during their brief confrontation. As Gentleman attacks, a flashback appears in Brook's mind, one that hints at a past connection too personal to be coincidence. It's the kind of moment that speaks to a deep bond, possibly buried for nearly a century. So how did Brook learn about the Holy Knights? How could he, of all people, know of such a clandestine group? The only explanation that fits is this: the Royal Guard he once served in was either a predecessor to, or a secret branch of, the Holy Knights themselves. If that's true, it would completely change the way we see Brook. Beneath the jokes, music, and gentlemanly charm lies a man with a hidden past, one tied to an ancient order that operates beyond the reach of governments and pirates alike. It also raises big questions about the nature of the Holy Knights. Could they have been recruiting elite fighters from around the world for decades, possibly centuries, forming a force loyal not to justice or the world government, but to Emu alone? If Brook was once part of that system, then his journey from knight to pirate is not just a character arc, it's a rebellion against a much older, darker power,